Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Cool Kids Lunch Table Podcast with PJ and Mike. Now find yourself a seat at their table.
Hello, and welcome to the Cool Kids Lunch Table Podcast with PJ and Mike. I'm Mike.
I'm PJ.
And today, PJ and I are going to be discussing our favorite music videos of all time. And we're going to focus on all genres, all time periods, probably from like the 80s until now. We had VH1 and MTV. Now we have YouTube. We're probably, we'll probably focus a lot of probably from the 80s, a lot of the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
YouTube came along. They weren't really in everyone's, like, you know, as I say, we no longer have a monoculture, you know? So when you heard the new like 50 Cent or Michael Jackson video, everyone was waiting for it. Now there's so much.
I mean, I remember when they dropped the video for Scream, it was like,
yes, it was
that was like
countdown.
an event.
Remember that was like a countdown.
Yeah.
So
they don't do that anymore. The only person, I mean, we'll get into this, but the only person right now that has any sort of hype around music videos is Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's. Yeah, I can't. There's no other artist that really kind of carries that kind of Michael Jackson or kind of vibe where you're waiting for that countdown. Even Eminem used to. Remember his videos used to have kind of too.
Yeah.
So you don't really get that anymore. And we're gonna, as we go along, PJ, I think you might agree that music videos are not what they used to be. They just don't feel the same. I don't think they're as cinematic or as creative. I mean, I understand they're used to. Look, they're an advertisement for a band or an artist.
It's an advertisement for you to buy the album at this point.
But the videos nowadays feel so like I feel like I'm watching a McDonald's commercial. They're just the way they're edited. You know, I feel like I can't even see the art. Half the time, I feel like I'm not even seeing the artist. But we'll get to that organically. PJ, I think both of us are going to try to focus on some of the classics, some of the unknowns. But I'm going to start with the classic.
Okay.
And I want to say this little thing. Sometimes a music video can make the song even better or bigger, right? Sometimes certain music videos are horrendous, but it doesn't hurt the song. Like, for instance, real quick, I love the band Tool. I hate their videos. They're very artistic. They don't even appear in their videos. They're all art. I appreciate all that, but they're not fun to watch. Great music, awful videos. But I think which is a great video, and I think it doesn't get enough love as one of their probably a classic video was actually In Bloom by Nirvana. Everyone always talks about Smells Like Teen Spirit, which is a really good video. It's iconic at this point, but I do think In Bloom is the better music video. I mean, it's a spoof of the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yeah.
Nirvana gets pigeonholed as this very dark, depressing band where in reality, they were a funny guy. They were funny. Obviously, he took his own life, but historically, he was a very funny guy, Kurt. And look, Dave Grohl is hilarious, you know?
Yeah.
Christoph Vassell, he's nuts. So that music video, I think, really is a great example. Catches their personalities, and you know they're big Beatles guys too. So you have the spoof of the Ed Sullivan, and then it contrasts to them being in dresses and destroying the set, and I mean killer song. And I just love that music video.
They do. They have a lot of great videos. Nirvana. Heart Shaped Box had another good one.
Oh, I love that. So artistic, iconic.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That Heart Shaped Box was the Nirvana pick that I had on the list.
Oh yeah.
And I think that one looks great. But yeah, I've said, and I've gotten heat for this in the past. I do think Nirvana is overrated just for the sheer fact that they weren't around long enough through nobody's fault. Well, somebody's fault, but depending on what you believe, somebody's fault. But the creativity that they had, and I mean, look, everyone says how great Kurt was, and he was, and Dave Grohl's great, but that whole band together made them like you needed every one of those pieces to complete that puzzle. You know what I mean?
Oh, no question.
And I wish that they could have been around longer to see where they would have gone. But what they did put out in the short amount of time they were able to put it out is nothing short of incredible. I think their videos, I think their songwriting, I think their musicianship is all so great. I just always feel like they get put on a higher pedestal than they should be on just because of what happened and how they ended. I still feel that.
That's a battle for another day. We might have to revisit. But
yes, we have to revisit it. But every time we bring up Nirvana, I will say that I love them. I'm not saying I'm not a fan. I'm a big fan, but they weren't around long enough.
So PJ,
let's see. I have a few on here that I wanted to talk about, but let me see what I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna start with a video that is very simple, but also very memorable. More Than Words, Extreme.
Great choice. Yes.
Right. that is such a simple video, black and white, them
Yeah.
just performing that song, sitting almost in like a circle or whatever. We're just kind of next to each other or whatever it is. And I love the song. I don't know that they have any other huge hits outside of that song.
One other one that's like, oh my God. Like, there's a hole in my heart.
Yeah, but
That's
I
like,
mean, even that
those
one
are like their
doesn't.
only 2 hits. I mean,
Yeah,
that were like global, you know?
right.
But,
But that, I think, to your point, the video of that became such a like iconic hit video that
yeah,
everyone knows that song. And I think, like you were saying, sometimes a video can make the song even better. I
yeah,
think that video does that.
no question. And I think what I said earlier too, which you don't really get too many much nowadays in music video, is performance. Meaning, like in
Hmm.
the music, you actually you see them just playing the
Playing the
song.
song.
You don't really
Yeah.
get nowadays with music. It's very, I don't know what it is nowadays.
Sometimes they're almost mini movies. Like it's not
Yes,
even.
yes, so cinematic.
Yeah.
My next choice, PJ, I feel like you might have this on your list. This is one of those music videos that maybe we actually want to make movies because it looks like they just had so much fun filming it. Spike Jones made it. It's sabotaged by the Beastie Boys.
That is, yeah, that's a good
I
one.
mean, talk about the perfect marriage of like
Hmm.
video and song. The song is chaotic and fun and off the wall, and the
The
video is
video is
it's just,
crazy. Yeah.
they had a blast making that video. They had a blast probably writing that song and recording it, and then once they heard the idea, they must have been like, "Oh my god, we got to dress like up in the '70s with these big mustaches and
Yeah.
face cops and robbers." Dude. I mean, when I saw that video, I'm like, "Oh wow, I want to make movies, man." See, that's one of those for real. That had a big impact on me. That video.
Yeah. Well, that one is one of my favorite videos of all time. It was on my list, but I figured it'd be on yours also. It was going to come up one way or the other. How could it not come up? Talking about music videos from our youth. How was that one not coming up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and how great are the Beastie Boys too? Like, man,
I
what a
know.
great band they were.
We can go on and on about that, but I think they're underrated
Hmm.
for their impact, and they were really
Absolutely.
something, man. I think people forget how controversial they were. They were nuts. Like,
Yeah,
we're younger, they were really a menace to society. They were crazy, very creative and funny, and they really had a really eclectic style. But man, killer music video. What do
for
you got
sure.
next, DJ?
Let me see. What do I have on my list? Let me look at my list here and see. I'm not going to say this is my favorite music video or even the
Okay.
one that I necessarily like that much. I think it is one of the smartest ones in terms of marketing to get people to watch your video and buy your song is I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts, which was the
Oh,
cast of Friends just playing around with the band setup.
mhm.
I forget who was doing the drums, whether it was David Schwimmer, whoever it was,
Right,
but
right.
it's just the cast of Friends just acting out while the song is being played. It's nothing special. It's not a lot of effects in it. It's very plain, very simple. But at a time when Friends is the most popular TV show in the history of the world, right? Like you couldn't get bigger than Friends when that show was on.
Yeah.
And to have this group have that group of actors in your music video, basically essentially playing the characters from the show, really. I mean, they
Mhm.
don't act or anything, if they're just but you can't look at them and not see the characters at that point. To have them in your music video to get more eyes on your music video, I think that's brilliant marketing. And so that's
Yeah.
why I brought that one up. There's nothing special about that music video. But
Mhm.
you remember it simply because those people were in it.
Yeah. Mhm.
And the Rembrandts have not it's another band that maybe has one other song, maybe 2 other songs,
Mhm.
but you only know them from the theme from Friends. You don't even know the name of the song is "I'll Be There For You." It's
Yeah.
the theme from Friends. If you were playing Name That Tune, you would say, "That's the theme from Friends." You wouldn't even say the name of the song. And I just think to put them in there at that point to get more eyes on them was very, 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 very smart, very
Mhm.
business savvy. So I wanted to bring that one up for that reason alone.
Yeah, yeah. And on a side note too, it's like you don't really get that nowadays where like TV shows have like a real iconic intro. The Mandalorian has one, or Game of Thrones has that instrumental thing, but you don't really have like you think of like the '90s with Family Matters, Full House,
Mhm.
catchy
Yeah.
tunes, man. So definitely a
I
project.
think Big Bang Theory might have been the last one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good point. Just to kind of switch music genres, this was a one-hit wonder of a rapper. Love the music video. As a kid, I felt like I like totally related to it as like a hopeless romantic. It was Skilo's "I Wish." I wish I was a little bit taller.
Okay.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl good. I would call her. Dude,
Alright.
love that music video. I mean, iconic. I mean, it felt like a movie. But I miss especially with the hip hop videos, because I have a couple of more I want to talk about too. I love hip hop videos from the 90s. They are, they are, I think for me, they're incredible. They're simple. They feel very lived in. The simplicity just makes those videos so like, they don't feel commercial. It's just them hanging out by their cars and their neighbor, by their high school. But for the Skilo video, I loved it. It was funny too, man. He's like, he's like getting picked on. He's trying to play basketball. Everyone's taller than him. He's trying to
Yeah.
talk to a girl like on a bench, and this big guy sits next to him and kind of ruins his vibe. And look, the song is like the guy's proud of it. He's a one hit wonder. He should be proud of it.
Yeah.
Love
It's a
that
song
song.
everyone knows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Everyone knows
yeah,
that. So
kind of
it's
a goof on Forrest Gump too, where he's sitting on the bench too, so some pop culture on there. But love that song and perfect video. I mean, like I said, that perfect marriage. That video made that song even bigger. I mean, holy cow, they nailed it. So
before I get into my next one, I was watching The Voice the other day. I watched that show, I think
I don't know how you do it, man. I hate those shows. I think any of those kind of contestant things, I can't.
I like the gimmick of like they don't know the person who the person looks like till they turn around. But Carson Daly is the host.
I didn't even
And
know that. Is this
Carson
real?
Daly is the host of that, and I was watching it, and I'm like, how did Carson Daly go from Total Request Live, TRL, to this? And then I was starting to think, I didn't look it up. I probably should have. How old is Carson Daly?
He's got to be at least in his 50s now. Maybe
I
late 50s, probably. Maybe like 56.
I felt like he was so much older than us when we were watching him on TV,
Yeah, yeah,
but I guess he really wasn't.
yeah, yeah. I didn't even know he was still doing I know he did. I know at one point he had his own late night
He had his
show.
own late night show. It was like on 12 o'clock at night, the
Yeah,
Carson
then he
Daly
went into
Show.
I only went to like what's that show like ET
Yeah,
Entertainment?
he did one of those kind of like entertainment news type of.
Yeah. So, but I didn't know he was a host of that. I
Yeah,
had no.
he's the host of it. He doesn't have a huge part in it
Right.
because that kind of show doesn't really need a host. He's
Yeah,
more like
he's just
because the
nostalgic.
judges are the judges are the stars of the show because like you
Mhm.
have the judges this season are Kelly Clarkson, Adam Levine, and John Legend, and you're not going to overshadow them. So
Yeah. No, of course.
he's just kind of in the background, like when they have the family waiting to see what winds up happening.
Yeah,
He kind
yeah,
of is the one who talks to the family. But Total Request Live was the only place really that you went to see a music video after school.
yeah.
The crowds in Times Square were
Yeah,
something I still remember watching on TV. I never actually went to be in the crowd of Times Square for Total Request Live.
yeah,
I
yeah,
never had enough interest to do that. But I always thought, like, man, that must have shut down traffic something terrible
yeah, yeah, yeah. They
for
used to be
like an hour every day.
yeah, they used to be like on that island between the streets
Yeah,
there, and
yeah.
now it's barren.
Yeah, so I mean Carson Daly for whether you love or hate him, I don't have any opinion on him. He's fine. But he's a big reason why people even know any of these music videos. Like he
Yeah,
really has a place in pop culture and music history that maybe he doesn't get the credit for that he deserves because he was the
yeah.
not that he made those music videos, but he was popular enough to host that show and get people to tune in.
Oh, yeah.
And he's part of the reason we know any of these videos we're talking about. And I just
Oh,
think
yeah.
that like maybe that guy doesn't get the credit he deserves for hosting that show and making it watchable. Because a shitty host means you won't watch the show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A shitty
No, no.
host will mean you don't watch that show. He's interviewing if he's bad at interviewing these artists, if he's not entertaining, if he's not engaging, you would turn it off. Nobody would watch any of these videos. It was the most popular show. Good for Carson Daly. But my next video is I don't know if you'll have this one on your list or not,
Okay.
but definitely iconic. Weapon of Choice, Fatboy Slim
Oh. Oh,
with
yes.
Christopher
Yes.
Walken.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did not have that. There's countless videos. That's good. I'm glad we're having different choices. Yeah. Dude, yeah. I have this song playing in my head right now.
Yeah.
Classic video. That's another thing, like, you're not gonna creative. Creative.
I mean, Christopher Walken is a big movie star. It really is. And for him to just be in a music video and,
Act
do
silly.
something goofy and be silly like that, I mean, I think it's great. You don't see that a lot anymore either. When you have these big time celebrities just being in music videos anymore. Well, there are no music videos for them to be in, but
Yeah.
that seems like back then music was such a big part of everyone's life that it wasn't a step down for
Right.
someone who's been in movies to show up in a music video for someone who's not at the biggest star. I don't think,
Yeah.
Fatboy Slim would be considered the biggest
Mhm.
star in the
Yeah, I love his I love, oh my god, it's playing in my head. Praise You. I love the song
like
Praise You. I mean,
yeah.
I love that song. I mean, yeah, I love that boy's son. Yeah, he's great. Good choice, man. Good choice. For my next one, PJ, this is a band that kinda like you feel about Nirvana. I feel this way about this band. It's actually Radiohead. I think Radiohead's slightly overrated. I think they peaked a while ago. I think most of the music now is a bit boring to me. And look, I have a proper band kind of or artist experimenting, but man, it's been like I'll say decades at this point where like I just can't get into their stuff anymore. It's too minimalist. But anyway,
Mhm.
my favorite genre of music is rock. I love all kinds of
Yep.
music, but rock's my favorite. But I want to talk about two of their videos that I think are just awesome. The first one is Karma Police when Tom York's in the car and that guy's they're kind of following this guy, and at the end, like it's like a movie, it's so cinematic. There's like I guess the gasoline line has like a leak in it, and
Mhm.
he lights a match, and as they try to run away, the car explodes. But so cinematic, so good. And they have another music video that I think that does not get enough credit how creative it is. It's the song called "Just" by
Right.
them. What happens is it's almost like a Twilight Zone episode where and of course you see the band playing like in front of an apartment building, like New York City or something. Someone's just laying on the street and they refuse to get up. So, in the story, and it's all with subtitles. The guy's like, "Well, what did why are you laying on the floor? What's wrong?" And all of a sudden, a crowd starts forming. Then they get the paramedics, and this guy refuses to say why he won't get up. And at the climax of the music video, he says something, but they'll show the subtitles, and then when they pan back, everyone, like this whole huge, everyone's laying on the floor, like
Mm.
depressed, and it's such a oh man, such a great music video, so good, and does not get that video of theirs does not get everyone's a paranoid android and you know Calm
Right.
Police, which is great, High and Dry, all that stuff, but great music video, very like I said, very Twilight Zone-ish.
All right. We have much different lists, I'll say that.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
it is, it is good because, the next one that I have is REM Losing My Religion.
Oh yeah,
That's another one. I mean, the imagery in that is very
yes,
he has the wings and stuff behind him and all that.
yep,
That's a band that I find to be very polarizing for people. People seem to either love them or hate them.
mm-hmm.
I don't think I don't know why. I think it's because that they're very outspoken about their views on things.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
People can't separate that from the actual music and art that they put out. If you don't agree with their political standpoint on things, people just tend to hate them. But I think they're great. But that music video for me, I remember watching that and just being like, wow, this is different than what other bands are putting out at the time.
yeah,
It's very symbolic, it's very artsy, it's very different.
yeah,
Some of it's a little goofy too at times. It's got some, there's a lot of different emotions in there. Uh, but it's memorable, and I think that's the thing for me when I think about my favorite music videos, the best music videos, is there something in it you can remember? You know what I mean? Even if
oh
it's
yeah,
just one shot, something that sticks with you. And like if I hear that song, it brings me right back to watching the video. So they got something right in that video. And I don't know who directed that music video, but I think that's another one that feels very cinematic in a way to me.
oh yeah, yeah. Just remind me too, like Everybody Hurts. That's a classic video
Another
too.
one.
I mean, really
Yeah.
cinematic. I mean, those videos back then, like they just don't make them. It was
No, they don't make videos like that.
no way. Great choice, man. I want to talk about a female artist. These videos, I look. She's a very beautiful woman. Still is. Anna Twain.
Ooh.
Man, I feel
Yeah.
like a woman, and that don't impress me much. I mean, when you think of her wearing that like kind of like robe, it's like a leopard robe,
Mhm.
and she actually does like a spoof of which I think is another classic that I want to talk about is it's a spoof of it's Robert Palmer's Addicted to Love, where he's all
Mhm.
behind all these very pretty girls who are like basically miming instruments that I've been
Yeah.
playing. But iconic videos. And look, I don't know country music pop as well as other genres, but she really put like, you wouldn't have a Taylor Swift without Shania Twain, and those music
I
videos,
agree with that.
wow, I mean, she exploded, like, as soon as you hear bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum, "Let's go, girl," whatever the heck like, you just know it, but just seeing that music video, holy cow, I mean, she's beautiful. Hey, it's a catchy song, like,
Yep.
everyone goes nuts. It's
Oh
one of
yeah.
those things, it's just
It's one of those
transcend
songs that everyone knows the words to.
yeah, yeah. So, that's a big, karaoke song too, but
Yeah, for sure, it's a big karaoke song.
like I said, it was that one video is like I said, Robert Palmer, those his videos were kind of repetitive, but still iconic. The Addicted to Love and Simply Irresistible. Him with the
Mhm.
suit on. It's very simple. And it's these chicks with all the same makeup, the big red lipstick on, miming their instruments and just swaying back and forth. I mean, very 80s, but
Yeah,
very good. So I know I did two for one there, but can't talk without one without the other. What do
yeah,
you got?
no, I happen to think this is one of the best songs in a movie of all time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the video for the song actually is very much in tune with the movie. You might disagree, but I think one of the best, Seal, "Kiss from a Rose."
Oh, dude, oh, I love that song.
I
Yeah.
love the song, and I love the video as him, like, in front of the bat signal when he's singing it. It's just like, but why is he in front of the bats? It's just like the song doesn't fit with the movie at all. It just doesn't. There's nothing about that song that makes you think Batman.
Yeah, I think that song plays over the credits, right? After, like,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
think
did
so too,
Batman
yeah.
theme with a new, like, wasn't the end Danny Elfman theme, it was a different, slightly.
No, it wasn't like a new theme for Batman. It just wasn't in the it just plays over the credits and became so associated with Batman because of that. It has nothing to do with Batman, it has nothing to do with the movie,
Yeah.
but it's such a good song, and you cannot hear that song and not think about Val Kilmer and,
Yes,
as Batman and
Nicole
Nicole
Kid
Kidman as Dr. Chase Meridian, and he's sitting there I think she's in the video. I think she
yeah,
might be.
I think that they just cut to clips of
Cut
them,
to clips of the
yeah,
movie,
like them,
right?
like hugging each other or kissing each other,
Right, and then
right?
he's singing in front of the bat signal.
Yes, yes.
It's
That's
so stupid. It doesn't make any sense for it to be part of Batman. It doesn't make any sense for him to be singing in front of the bat. Nothing about it clicks, and yet I love it. I love everything about it.
that's a great choice, and, like, you make a great interesting point 'cause, even movie soundtracks aren't like that anymore, where, like,
No.
they used to advertise these soundtracks for films. I remember seeing Get Batman or whatever,
Yeah.
like, it'd be like Smashing Pumpkins and
Yeah.
bands. That was a big deal. It's not a thing anymore. Yes, but that's of course, in front of the bat signal, and, I remember just his arms would be out and oh god. And
Shirts
then, like,
open all the way.
right, and then it would cut to the Riddler that he had, like, that I can't remember, it was like that device that'd be spinning, and it would shatter,
Yes.
whatever
Yeah.
it was, and then it yeah, "Banger!" Oh, man. Dude, great choice, great choice. Fine, next one, I think it's just another one from the '90s, just I love hip hop videos from the '90s, is Coolio's Fantastic Slide.
Oh,
Uh,
man.
what I love about the '90s video, especially the hip hop one, they were very cinematic too, where, like, it'd be like a 5-minute video, but the first minute would be, like, them hanging out like, "Yo, yo, what's up, man?" And then the song would kick in.
Yes.
But Fantastic, Slide, he would, I think it was, like, his friend would call him on the phone like, "Yo, we got, like, school's out today." And he's like, "What do you mean? We have no car." And then all of a sudden he would, like, it would, like, turn into, like, a dream sequence, and then he would have the low rider, and it was like, but those music videos, dude, everyone looked like they were having fun. I feel like they just called some, like, "Get all your friends, we're going to the beach, we're gonna make a music video here, and we're gonna be hanging out." And there's so much joy in those music videos, and it was just great, you know? Such a good video.
I haven't thought of that song in years.
And just an infectious song.
It really is. But I just haven't it has not crossed my mind to listen to that song in forever.
Yeah. Crank it up, PJ.
Gotta crank that one up. Yeah, that and Gangsta's Paradise.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
The only 2 hits. Yeah, but what else do I have on my list? For the obvious reasons, I'm a very big fan of the video of Slave Free.
well, yeah, I have Britney on my I mean, yeah. I mean, with
I mean,
of
we could
course.
just focus on her for a second. If you think of her video, Slave for You,
Baby One More Time.
Baby One More Time, Toxic is another good one.
Yes.
That's a really good video. That's a great yeah.
Even Oops, I Did It
Oops, I
Again.
Did It Again is another one where she's on the moon or whatever. Um, I can actually think of all of her videos and what happens in them.
Yes.
Lucky, I can remember the video for Lucky.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stronger, Cher, and all that crap.
yeah, all of her videos are actually very, very good. A product of their time, sure, but they were memorable. The songs are catchy. They were good. All of her videos are good. They were all number 1 on TRL whenever they would drop.
Yes.
Every one of them would be number 1 for weeks before it would drop.
Yeah, and between all those pop singers at the time, like Christina Aguilera, even Mariah Carey, Britney's
Mhm.
videos were always the best,
Yep.
Always the best. They're always fun, like you said, memorable, man. The
Yeah.
only out of the what's her name? Christina Aguilera, I can only really remember Dirty, that video. I can't remember.
Oh, she's boxing or whatever in that one, I think?
Yeah, and Genie in the Bottle, I think she wore I don't know if it was an orange shirt or blue pants or vice
Mhm.
versa, but I can't recall any other, like, I know her other hits, I just don't know any of her videos at all.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I could think of any of her other videos, but they're not that memorable to me.
No way. Yeah, Britney owned the videos, she owned.
Yeah.
She was on fire, man. I mean, Baby One More Time, and hey, I mean, the song the schoolgirl outfit. I mean, talk about like
I
iconic,
mean, yeah.
catapulted. You know what I mean?
I mean, that video is the reason the Baby One More Time video is the reason that she's who she is.
Yeah,
If she didn't have that video, nobody would have listened to that song and cared.
right. You're
It's
right.
true.
No, it is. Yeah, that's why I said music videos is huge. You
It's not
know?
like that's the best song in the world.
No, no, not at all. Catchy, no question.
Right.
Or even the Spice Girls. You think about them, like what's "Wannabe." I mean, that video had a lot of
Yeah.
infectious fun, especially how the camera's always constantly moving. That was interesting
Yeah.
to that video. But another classic. Oh, good one. I feel like you might have this one on there, PJ. It's a great song. They have a couple of hits. I think they're still together, but it's the Verb "Bittersweet Symphony." I
Mm.
mean, him just another cinematic one.
Yep.
So it's amazing how such a simple idea, just a guy walking down the street, bumping into people, and I mean, everything about that song, the lyrics and all that, the vibe. The video still looks great today. So I'm saying that video came out today would still be a hit. I mean,
Absolutely.
oh man,
Yeah.
just a great music video. So good.
I have been purposely staying away from some of this artist's videos because I feel like it's unfair to anybody else who's ever made a music video. Michael Jackson's music videos.
Dude, he's the best, man.
You can't. Thriller is I've been purposely staying away from them because like they're all if you compare anything to his videos,
Yeah,
then
I mean,
everyone fails. But Thriller is great. We talked about Scream, how everyone waited like that countdown for that to drop.
yeah. Hmm.
Um, Billie Jean is a famous video.
Yep.
But I did want to just say what my favorite Michael Jackson video is, just to say it. We don't have to spend much time talking about it. Do you remember the time? That's
Yes.
the
Yeah. Oh, but
remember
the
the time.
Egyptian one, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think
yeah.
Eddie Murphy's in it. Iman's in it. Yeah.
Isn't Shaq show up in it?
Yes, I think he is.
Yeah,
Yeah, or,
yeah.
Magic Johnson, one of them.
Maybe it was Magic Johnson. Yeah, one of them. Maybe it was Magic Johnson. But it's all Egyptian, and for whatever I remember watching that the first time they showed it on TV and just being like
Mhm.
captivated by it for some
Yes.
reason.
Yeah. I mean, we could spend a whole
Everything's a
episode talking
movie.
about it. His music videos were, and he's another guy who knew how to market and he knew how to
Yep.
build things up.
Mm,
And I just remember, like you said, like I remember as a kid, like, oh, the Michael Jackson, he made it like an event, man. That was
yep.
huge. And all those videos were like another one, very cinematic. Even Moonwalker, where it's like
Yeah.
criminal, and he would have his
Yeah.
songs. That was like a whole movie.
Yeah.
But just different stuff and different creator. You had this one, you remember Speed Demon, where like he turns into a
Is it with the
claymation
car?
uh rabbit?
The rabbit. That's when he turns into the
Right,
rabbit. Yes.
right. The Moonwalker is that's the movie when he fights Joe Pesci,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
that's where he turns into Smooth Criminal. Uh,
Yes.
that sequence. But yeah, I mean, even remember the song "You Are Not Alone"? It's just him like
Hmm.
on a stage, just
Yeah.
and out doing the ballad, like Yeah, man. There's nothing else to say. The best, the ultimate at it.
I almost wasn't gonna put any of his songs on here because it's just like I said, it seems like obviously his is the best ones. So if we're gonna talk about the best of our favorite music videos, he's gonna be every one of them. But I had to at least mention it.
Oh
I at
yeah,
least mention him once. And Remember the Time is one of my favorites. For whatever reason, that Egyptian setting and the pyramids and the
yeah,
gold and him
yeah,
just for not fitting into that at all for whatever reason, just felt like he felt so out of place there for some
yeah.
reason.
Yes, and I remember his hair kind of being like shoulder length, and when he bobbed
Yeah.
his head, it kind of went
Yeah.
like the whole Egyptian thing. It was good. It was kinda also remind me of, because Eddie Murphy's in it, reminded me of Coming to America, like,
Yeah.
some ways, like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, dude, we can go on and on and on about MJ. I mean, all of it bad. I mean, Martin
Ah, so
Scorsese directed that video.
yeah.
Great stuff. I love
Another one that's great that he did was, oh my god, I can't think of the name of the song, but he does it with Chris Tucker.
You Rock My World. I love that.
Rock My World, yes. That's another good video. It's a long video. It's like a movie.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, my brother and I always quote it because at one point, like, he's gonna fight the mafia, MJ, and then Chris Tucker's trying to stop him. He's like, Chris, I got this," and he's like, to start doing like dance moves and shit, But it was perfect. Yeah, really. I mean, all his videos, man. I love "Leave Me Alone," where that's when he's like
Yeah.
at the amusement park ride, and man, the guy and he came up with a lot of those ideas too. He was very creative.
Yeah.
So amazing. Yeah, dude, the master of music videos, no question. PJ, I think you might have this music video on there. Something about it, like I said, I love music video that have the band or artist performing, and it just looks really cool. They cut up with certain scenes from a movie they actually own the rights to now. Was Metallica's One. The whole war thing, and
Yeah.
actually own the rights because they needed the footage, and the footage was I forgot what movie it was. some kind of war movie. And
Yeah.
it was so inexpensive, they bought it. So I think if you buy like the DVD of Metallica, like one of their music DVDs where it has all the
Right, yeah.
videos, it actually has the movie on there. I think it's like a
Huh.
15-minute film or something, but they actually have the rights to it. But I I love that video, you know?
Metallica has some good videos.
Mhm.
A lot of them are performance based, but they're still good.
I love performing. Those are my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Well,
almost like getting to see what the concert would be like if you can't actually get to the
yeah,
speaking of Metallica concerts, just real quick, who do we have to know to get tickets to see them in the Sphere?
I know. That
Ugh.
that's gonna be it's gonna be
I'm
mad
gonna
cool, but
try.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like I have to try. I'd be doing a disservice to myself if I don't try to get tickets to see Metallica in the Sphere. I just don't know how you get them because they're only doing, like, what, a couple of
Yeah,
weekends?
yeah, it's only like I think it's like maybe a month max residency.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So,
It's
what
gonna be
they play
impossible.
maybe 3 nights a week, let's say.
Yeah, and they're gonna do a different set list for every single show, they said.
Wow, okay, there you go. So,
I
well,
mean, they have the
you
catalog to do it, but,
right, yeah, yeah, no, absolutely, yeah, no
uh,
question. So, yeah, good for them.
imagine going though and you don't get Master Republic. Like, they're gonna do a different set list every list, but they're gonna do the hits on every show. They have to.
Yeah, yeah,
But man, I
I'm
saw
sure
that thing drop that they were gonna do that, and I'm like, "Man, what I
I
wouldn't
know.
give to go to that."
Mhm, yeah. What else you got, Mr. PJ?
I'm running to the, end of my list here.
Mhm.
Let's see, I did this one, I did that one, I did that one, did this one. I actually have 2 left, and they kinda go together, but, um, "The Bum Song" by Tom Green.
Yo, it is. Yo, that was huge, man.
It
No
was
question.
huge. It was that one, it's funny, it's memorable. I think there's a moose in it at some point,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Isn't there a
That
moose? Yeah.
that song in music got so big that Eminem had to talk about it in his song,
Yeah,
right? The real
yeah,
Shady, right? I think
yeah.
most
It
people
was
don't get
huge.
that reference
It
anymore,
was
young kids.
Yeah. It was so stupid, though. It really is. If you watch it now, you're like, "This was so stupid. Why did I like this?" But and then the other one that I kinda feel that goes along with that is, Bad Touch, the Bloodhound Gang video.
Yes.
I think that's another one that is also a little bit goofy, but for some reason, I don't know if they came out around the same time, but I always kinda think of those 2 songs together, and I
Oh, the
remember
bass line
watching
of
those
that song.
videos and enjoying them and laughing at them, just finding them to be ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no question. Yeah, I have a couple.
Sometimes it's okay, not great videos, they're just funny, they're just fun little, like,
Yeah, oh,
you
yeah.
just get they're just goofs, but
Yeah, no,
and
that's what
that's what
makes
those
them
2 are,
that's
yeah.
what makes them that's what I'm saying, you don't really get those kind of music videos anymore.
Yeah,
All the ones we're talking they're all memorable. Even my favorite artists, they come out of video, they're a bit boring now, a lot of CG in
yeah,
it now, like, I mean,
yeah,
like, AI's in it now, and or even, like, Nicki Minaj and, like, she did one of the very provocative, like,
yeah,
Anaconda, and I was just like, I don't know, when I saw the music video, I was just like I was disappointed. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know, I just like, this was it. It just felt very like there's so much it feels like you're watching I understand these videos are right, are an advertisement to buy the album, all that kind of crap, but like I feel like it's just a
yep,
commercial, like very like just the way they're edited and cut and they're cutting back and forth. And it's like I feel like there's a bunch of close-ups and then it's like you don't even see them singing or performing. You just have them
yeah,
looking hot or some crap. Which has always been in videos, but like not the whole thing, you know?
right. Now it's just, like, 5 minutes of cheesecake.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I have a couple of ones to just ramble off from different
Okay.
eras. One of my favorite bands of all time. Definitely his best music video was Nine Inch Nails' "Closer."
Oh, that's great.
I mean, the whole
Absolutely.
thing, and I forgot who directed
Yep,
it, but it's one of those things too. It's you watch the music video, there's all of a sudden a title card comes that says "scene missing." It was so they had to edit it
yeah,
for television, so they put "scene missing," but actually made the music video even cooler. So I love those kind of like happy
yeah.
mistakes. So, but badass music video,
That is a
weird.
great one.
Like I think they put and it wasn't filmed digitally, so they filled it with film. And I know like they kind of scratched it, they put some bleach on it. And that's why it
Mhm.
kind of has that kind of otherworldly kind of feel to it. I have also on November Rain by
Oh, that's a good one.
Rose. I mean, like
Yeah.
that's another music video that was, I mean, played to death on
Yep,
MTV. So
yep,
just for the song itself, I actually love the first guitar solo when Slash is in front of the church. I love that. A lot of people prefer the outro solo. I
mhm.
prefer the mid song solo. I think it's a better
Okay.
solo. Anyway, classic video, iconic.
Oh,
I
for
think
sure.
you remember when MTV had, like, "So You Wanna Be a VJ?" Like, a video
Yes.
rock, and there was a guy,
Yep,
Jesse Camp, and, like,
yes.
At one point, like he won the contest and then he went missing with some kind of gimmick.
Yeah,
And they inserted him in certain music videos. You remember that?
I do.
And
Yeah,
if you caught all 10, you would call up, on TRL
yeah.
and win some kind of
He
prize.
showed up at the Broadway Mall at one point.
What?
Yes,
When was
he
this?
showed up.
Early
I don't know
2000s?
why he was there. I don't know if it was a promotional thing. I don't know if he just went to the Broadway Mall. I don't know. But I remember there being like a mob of people at the Broadway Mall to meet Jesse Camp. I don't even know if
Right.
that dude's alive anymore.
He
But I remember it showing up and like everyone was like, I have to get to the Broadway Mall to see this guy.
Right. I remember he was going it was like a contest. I do give credit for MTV keeping it legit because I think the final 2 was a guy named Dave Holmes, and Dave
Hmm.
Holmes was like the guy you should hire. He knew
Yes.
everything about music. He was
Yep.
well spoken.
Yeah.
You had the power to vote, and Jesse Camp won. He won. But
Because it was a
I think
popularity contest at the end of the day.
yeah, exactly, and
Yeah.
he won. That was incredible. And then Dave Holmes actually ended up having a successful career as,
Yeah.
as he was on Entertainment Tonight, all those kind of shows, doing
He
interviews.
did a bunch of stuff. Yeah, but I do remember that. Like, this guy is the one who's gonna win. And like, if you were really playing by the rules, like you said, like this is the guy that needs to win. Like he was good at it, and like he was informative, and it's not that he wasn't entertaining, and that he
Yeah,
wasn't. But the other guy was just such like, again, it's like a moment in time. If the lightning strikes at the right moment, you get
yeah,
Jesse Camp, and you never hear from him again, like ever.
yeah. I'll go through my hip hop videos. Nothing But a G Thing by Snoop Dogg. It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube.
Yeah,
Um, um, NWA, Straight Outta Compton. Those videos, Cream by Wu Tang. They all had that same element of like, which I love. Was just they just had a camera. It was them just hanging out somewhere, but it was cool. It was
yeah,
just you can't buy that. The MC by
yeah.
Biggie. That's a great. I just had that.
Good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the film in that. It's like kind of like an orange tint to the cinematography. Looks great. California Lovin'. I mean, huge. I put Killing Me Softly by the Fugees.
Hmm.
Them in the music, the theater, the movie
Yeah.
theater. It's just so good. Some more '90s bands. Green Day, Basket Case. I mean, that song was huge. The music video played to death. I mean, what a way to.
Yeah.
I mean, perfect. I have Everclear on here with the song Everything to Everyone. That's where they got very big with using the fishbowl lens,
Yeah. Yeah.
these thing, and I love that song. I think it's one of their better songs, but the other ones get, Santa Monica's Bigger and Father of Mine,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But anyway, the music video, it's actually a little could give you, maybe motion sickness or vertigo, but it's actually spinning the entire time very slowly. But it's great. Great music video.
You
You
know
don't
who
get that
had a
stuff now.
lot of memorable music videos? It's not you can't really like him anymore because now it's like, you shake your head, but Kid Rock had a lot of good music videos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Now you're like, "Oh, Kid Rock, what did you do?" But
He
back then when those videos were coming out,
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, oh yes. It's
with, like, Vern Troyer, I think was in them, like, wasn't it Vern Troyer that was in all
Yes.
those?
Yep, yep. Yeah, with Kid Rock, you think about, a lot of videos, they were sexy back then, like,
Yeah,
trying to, objectify anyone, women, men, or anything like that, but, I mean, that was the attitude, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Kid Rock,
yeah,
this whole gimmick, like, you gotta do it. So,
yeah,
that's what made it work, And look, and this is something political, like, he's not supposed to be taken seriously. His name's Kid Rock.
exactly.
He has a song called Bob with the Bob. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't really take it that seriously. A lot of these artists, like, if they're goofing off in their music videos, like they're offended, like,
Right,
God, please. It's not that kind of thing, man. you know? It's not like Bob Dylan or, Bruce Springsteen where you get it's supposed to be very
right.
taken very seriously. He's him running around talking about, strippers and crap. Talk about sexiness. I mean, Madonna, she's another one. You can argue she might have she's up there with Michael Jackson in terms of like
Yeah, for
videos. I mean,
sure.
like a Virgin, her videos were like kind of like Nine Inch Nails. They had to play them after 12, like
Yeah.
Find My Love, Human Nature. I mean, ultra sexy. I have on here PJ Peaches by the Presidents of the United States of
Millions of peaches,
Yeah,
peaches for me.
I love that music video of the silliness of it. I have a band that no one's gonna even know. They were called the Hawksley Workmen. They have a
Oh,
video called Jealous of Your Cigarette, which was kind of big.
never heard of it.
It was big on remember the music channel Much Music?
Yes, I do remember Much
Which
Music.
was like the Canadian version of MTV.
Yeah,
Would play the crap out of that song, very catchy,
yeah,
2-minute song, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, but it's a Wonder type video. I completely recall it's just one shot, he's walking
yeah,
toward the camera and that no
Okay.
cuts. That's just what it is. Just one.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that song or seen that video.
Yeah, it's a sexy song. It's good. It's
Mm,
cute.
all right.
It's kind of like that era of like the White Stripes and
Okay.
goes kind of the indie kind of rocking kind of thing.
Yeah.
I have some. I guess I'll just ramble off the rest. I have Rod Stewart. My parents used to have his music videos, and his 80s is when he really peaked. He was in
Yeah, for
the 80s
sure.
in the 70s
Yeah.
when he kind of went more solo. But he has two music videos called Infatuation and Lost in You, which I miss these where it's like storytelling. He's trying to
Mhm.
win some girl's heart. Infatuation, he's infatuated with some girl in his like apartment complex, and he's like spying on her, trying to work up the courage to ask her out. And that
Right.
music video has two different endings: when he gets her and when he doesn't get her. So
Huh.
depending what time of day of the
Interesting.
music on VH1 or whatever it was,
Yeah.
they would air it
That's an
different.
interesting gimmick.
Yeah, I have Stand by um Eminem. Love that music
Okay.
video.
That is a good one.
So good. I have just
The
a
Way
kind
I
of
Am is another good one that he does where he's like falling from the building the whole time.
oh yeah, that's a good
Another
one.
good one. Yeah.
I have Wonderwall,
Yeah.
black and white, just unique, really good. I don't like this artist, but still iconic video is Single Ladies by Beyonce.
I guess it's an iconic video, but I don't really like her music either.
I can't get into her.
No, I'm not a fan.
No way. I'm not into her music anymore. I don't like the direction she went into. Is Mariah Carey though? Fantasy. I mean, that
Okay.
song is great. That's what the
Yeah.
music park, and then you have what is it? Red Method? Is it Method? Oh, Old Dirty Bastard, right?
Old Dirty Bastard, I think it is,
Right. And
yeah.
he's like tied up, like
Yeah.
he has because I think ever since that song, she went more into the I'll say hip hop R&B. She was always
Yeah.
R&B, but she really changed her style from that point on. And I know I had one more around here. At Last, I love this music video. It's Smashing Pumpkins Today. I love that. When he's
Okay.
with the ice cream truck, just really unique. As a kid, I thought it was about like because it's lyrically, it's like today's the greatest I ever known, but the song's
Yeah.
about like suicidal ideation, pink ribbon scars. That's like cutting yourself. So it's not really, but I love
Yeah.
that kind of contrast of you have them people making out in an ice cream truck and painting it, and so good. But folks at home, there are countless music videos.
Oh, there's so many more.
I mean, we've probably missed dozens and dozens, but these are some ones going some down memory lane. And PJ, as we're wrapping up, like I said, YouTube is amazing. I think YouTube is a lot of fun. But now, like you said, besides the Taylor Swift, I can't even, like I said, some of my favorite bands, they put out a music video, they suck. In fact, they don't even have a budget. They just suck. I'm like,
Yeah. They're just no one's focusing on it anymore because it's
nah,
like it's not a moneymaker. It's not driving people to buy albums anymore. It's like a thing of the past. So like
yep,
Taylor Swift does it almost because she just wants to. I think because she grew up in an era where music videos were so important that she does it.
yeah,
But I don't think bands care enough anymore because it doesn't drive ticket sales to the shows. It's not going to drive album sales at this point. Most of the time, you'll just find a couple of clips of someone singing their song on like TikTok or whatever.
yeah.
It's almost like they don't film a whole video. They just film like snippets of them singing like the hook.
Exactly. And one of the things that bothers me, I don't know if it bothers you, let's take Taylor Swift for us. We'll just use her.
Okay.
I hate when they do this. I think it's just to generate ad revenue, but they'll be like the new song, they just post the audio, right? It'd be like a
Yeah.
still picture or maybe they still and then they go,
Yeah.
then the official music video. I don't know why that
Yeah.
bothers me so much.
So just put the video out. What are we doing?
I hate
But
that.
it's to drive clicks and views,
Yeah,
and
I hate
then
that.
you get money for that. And yeah.
Yeah, it just really drives me crazy. But PJ, great choices. Thanks for going down memory lane with this.
Yes.
Yeah, folks at home, let us know what your favorite music videos are in the comments below. Okay.
And your least favorite music videos, because we
Yes.
want to hear those too.
Yeah, we should do one with the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, same time, same table.
Have a good one.
Boys and girls, lunchtime is over. For more information, visit their website at coolkidslunchtable.podbean.com. Follow the boys on all social media platforms. Just search Cool Kids Lunch Table Podcast. Now get to class before you get detention.